Hi, Mystery Recapped here. Today, I'm going to explain a sci-fi thriller movie called Foe. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie is set in the year 2065, when climate change is gradually rendering Earth uninhabitable. Prolonged droughts have dried up the land, while food and water supplies are running low. Therefore, a government company, Outermore, has implemented a new program called the Climate Migration Strategy to assess the feasibility of new human settlements in space. They are also attempting to replace humans on Earth with AI clones, known as human substitutes. In the following scene, we meet a married couple named Hen and Junior, who live in the Midwest. They reside on an isolated farm that has been passed down through 5 generations of Junior's family. Something tells me these guys are going to be robo-racist. It turns out his parents and grandparents are buried there, something that Hen isn't very happy with. We also learn that their marriage is falling apart because Hen wants to go out and explore, whereas Junior prefers to stay in his ancestral home and expects the same from his wife. One night, while the couple is sleeping, they suddenly hear a knock on the door. This makes them very worried because they hardly get any visitors. The man on the other side assures them that he just wants to talk to them about something and that he means no harm. Junior starts preparing his rifle, but Hen tells him to put it down and says the man must be lost. Just then, the visitor addresses the couple by their names. So, a confused Junior finally opens the door and lets him in. Upon entering the house, the man introduces himself as Terrence and reveals that he's a representative of Outermore. He claims that constant sandstorms and a lack of air has made the Earth uninhabitable, which is why the government plans to send all of humanity into space. However, before sending everyone there, the company intends to test the process with a small group of people. Terrence then informs Junior that he has been selected as a candidate for the mission. He won't be gone forever, but will live in the settlement for several years. Hearing this, the couple is flabbergasted and immediately denies the offer. Junior explains that he loves his wife very much and can't bear to leave her alone in this isolated place. However, Terrence explains that they have no choice, and Junior must do as he is told. He also states that the selection process will take a year or so, and until then, the couple can spend their time with each other normally. After this, Terrence proceeds to leave, and once outside, he asks Junior to take care of Hen. This leaves Junior shocked, and he wonders why a stranger is asking him to take care of his wife. He later approaches Hen in bed and asks if she knows the man, but she denies it. Despite this, Junior finds it very suspicious that the man showed up out of nowhere and invited him to go to space. He then gets ready to sleep, but Hen appears uncomfortable and requests that he sleep in the guest room from now on. Junior is very annoyed by this, but he respects his wife's wishes and leaves the room. The next morning, Hen sees her husband leave the house and approaches her covered piano in the basement. It turns out she used to play it before, but had to stop because her husband didn't like it. In the afternoon, we see the couple at their respective jobs and discover that Junior works in a meat factory, while Hen works as a waitress at a local diner. In the following days, Hen continues to act distant towards her husband, and Junior doesn't understand what's happening. He believes she's worried about his departure and makes every effort to mend their relationship. One day, while the two are doing their usual farm chores, Junior informs her that Terrence probably won't return, as there are many chosen ones like him. But Hen tells him very confidently that he'll return. It's almost as if she knows something more about the situation. However, Junior doesn't think much of it and asks her not to wear the t-shirt she's currently wearing. When Hen asks why, he responds that she was wearing it the day they met, and he doesn't want it to get worn out. Surprised, Hen asks what else Junior remembers about their past, and he says that they used to be happy. The scene then cuts to the night, where Hen approaches Junior in the guest room. She suddenly climbs on top of him and begins making love. After this incident, the couple begins to improve their relationship and becomes happier than ever. Hen also begins playing the piano again, and her husband doesn't seem to mind.
Just no more Wonderwall, dear, okay? I don't care that Oasis is back. I'll blow my goddamn head off.
We are then taken to a year later, where the place has been engulfed by a massive sandstorm. Not long after, Terrence arrives at the house again and reminds Junior that he's still on the chosen list and will be leaving in 2 weeks. Hearing this, the couple is shocked, and Junior refuses to leave his wife behind, but Terrence tells him it's for the best and that the government will reward them with good money. He also explains that he'll be staying with the couple for 2 weeks to conduct a series of studies, observations, and data collection on Junior.
I'll be watching you guys bone. just a precaution.
This annoys the couple a lot, and they try their best to force him to leave, but to no avail. Later, an angry hen tries to throw away her husband's belongings, since he's leaving anyway. However, Junior calms her down and says that they must try to enjoy the little time they have left. Just then, they both discover a cockroach in their cupboard. Hen begs her husband to kill it, fearing it'll lead to an infestation, but he simply stares at it with curiosity. He says he has never seen anything like this before, which surprises her. The next day, Junior is at work, but he soon becomes bored and wants to leave. He then rushes to meet Hen at the diner and drives her far away. The couple spends a lovely day reflecting on their lives and enjoying one another's company. At dawn, Hen notices a horse appear out of nowhere and becomes intrigued. She approaches the animal and begins speaking with it, but this is when Junior notices a burning barn in the distance. Worried, he rushes toward the fire, where he sees several livestock trapped inside the barn. A heroic Junior then jumps in to save them, but soon loses consciousness due to the toxic flames. Fortunately, before he succumbs to the environment, Junior is saved by a few men. In the next scene, he awakens in his home and discovers that his arm has been injured. Terrence then makes it clear that even if he intentionally hurts himself, he won't be able to escape his obligations. However, Junior explains that he didn't jump into the fire to hurt himself. He just wanted to save the livestock. Later, during dinner, Terrence informs the couple that when Junior leaves, he will be replaced by a biological replica of himself in the house. He explains that in this way, Hen will not be alone and will have someone to protect her. Hearing this, Junior is horrified and refuses to leave his wife with a robot. He threatens to punch the man and challenges him to a fight, but Hen quickly intervenes by slapping Terrence in the face. The next day, Terrence tries to persuade Junior that the robot is only for his wife's safety. In the end, the latter also realizes that he has a point and agrees. Over the course of the next few days, Terrence follows Junior at work and records what he does and how he reacts to certain situations so that he can create a perfect clone. One evening, we see Hen and Junior in bed, discussing what they will do when he returns from space. Junior declares that he no longer wishes to stay on the farm forever. He suggests that they should go on an adventure like she has always wanted, which makes Hen very happy. Where do you want to go?
The Oasis concert.
But I thought you...
I changed my mind.
In the next scene, Terrence goes out somewhere with Hen early in the morning. Junior notices them driving away and becomes very upset. He also sees some random men on his property, which worries him. Junior then walks outside with his shotgun and starts shooting at them indiscriminately. Just then, a spaceship arrives out of nowhere, and he angrily shoots at this as well. But before he can cause any serious damage, a man pounces on Junior and injects him with something, knocking him unconscious. In the evening, Junior finally wakes up, and we notice a device flashing on his neck. He then returns home and overhears Terrence interviewing his wife in a room. She says she has always dreamed of a life beyond this marriage and going on adventures while meeting new people. Hen also reveals that she fantasizes about running away, leaving Junior with nothing but a blank note. Hearing this, Junior is devastated and breaks down in tears. He then storms inside and accuses Terrence of trying to get close to his wife. He doesn't believe that there's a robot replica and assumes that Terrence plans to stay with Hen when he leaves. Terrence tries to explain the situation, but Junior refuses to hear anything. A worried Hen then attempts to calm him down and hugs him, but he ends up fainting in her arms. The next morning, we see Hen cutting her hair and changing into a nice dress. In the evening, she notices a spaceship landing outside, from which Junior emerges and enters the house. He hugs his wife, saying how much he missed her, and she also becomes very emotional. Terrence then arrives at the scene and leads Junior to another room to show him something. Upon entering, Junior notices his clone lying on the floor, looking very distressed. He is shocked to see how real it looks and can't believe it's just a robot.
It's even got my dick wrinkles.
At this point, a shocking twist is revealed. The Junior we have been seeing since the beginning of the movie was actually a replica. The real Junior went to space a year ago and has just returned home. The day Terrence came to visit them was the first time the robot was brought home and began living with Hen. This explains why Terrence asked him to care for Hen and why she was initially distant from him. Terrence then commends the robot for his good job, especially with the laying pipe and all, but explains that he must be destroyed now. Upon hearing this, the robot is heartbroken and can't believe that he's not a human. He begins to scream, saying that his life is real and they can't just take it away. Hearing his screams, Hen immediately rushes inside and the two hug each other. It turns out that she has fallen in love with the robot Junior, who has made her much happier than her real husband ever did. bed. She begins to cry alongside him, and the two express their love for each other, while the real Junior watches in shock. A distraught Hen then begs Terrence not to kill him, but the henchmen grab her and take her outside the house. She starts yelling at them, saying they should be ashamed and will go to hell for this. But Terrence eventually shuts down the robot and places him in a plastic bag, while Hen continues to cry outside. Following the incident, the couple resumes their usual routine as they had before, but Hen gradually falls into depression since she misses the robot a lot. This causes the couple to become even more distant than before. Unlike the robot, her real husband is very close-minded and doesn't care about her wishes. He won't even let her slip a finger in the bum. One evening during dinner, Junior accuses her of betraying his trust by sleeping with the robot, but Hen explains that this wasn't an affair, as she saw his former cheerful self in the robot and fell in love with him all over again. Hen also expresses her desire to leave this place and suggests they go somewhere, but Junior simply screams at her, saying there's nothing out there for her, and Oasis is too fucking expensive anyway. Moments later, heavy rain begins pouring outside after a long drought. This gets Hen very excited, and she rushes outside to enjoy the rain. It turns out that they married on a rainy day, so it has a special meaning for them. Hen then invites Junior to enjoy the rain as well, but he accidentally falls on the ground and gets very angry. He scolds his wife, calling her stupid, and rushes back inside. His words deeply hurt Hen, and she finally realizes that she will never get back the version of Junior that she had with the robot. Afterwards, she heads inside and begins playing the piano, but soon becomes frustrated and smashes it out of rage. The next morning, when Junior awakens, he doesn't see Hen anywhere but finds a blank note from her. It turns out that she has run away, just as she told Terrence she would. This devastates the man, and he breaks into tears. Maybe he should have tried not sucking so hard. He looks for her all over the city, but can't find her anywhere. In the afternoon, Terrence arrives at the house and notices the destroyed piano. This makes him realize what transpired between the couple. Later that night, Junior is still crying when Hen unexpectedly appears. She then holds his hand and assures him that she's here to stay. Following this, the couple seems strangely happy once again. Hen is docile, cheerful, and accommodating, everything Junior wanted his wife to be. One day, while the two are drinking and dancing at home, Hen notices a cockroach in the sink and watches it with curiosity. She admits that she has never seen anything like this before. Upon hearing this, Junior is stunned, and it finally dawns on him that the woman in front of him is not his real wife, but her replica. But he does not seem to care and keeps dancing with her as if nothing happened. As the movie ends, we see the real Hen on a plane, heading off for an adventure like she always dreamt. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.